Hi guys, I'm Sam Bertha and today I'm going to show you my top 3 apps for Instagram as an Android user. Now, for someone that has grown their following by 20,000, was over 20,000 now I think, in the last year, apps have been really fundamental in doing that and helping me achieve all the various things I have. But being an Android user, for some stupid reason, I am, hashtag Team Android, not all the apps that you see out there are compatible with Android. So there has been a little bit of a journey finding the ones that are going to do what I want, but are actually accessible to me, because for some reason the world has gone completely bonkers and it's just iPhone everything, and iPhone, you just want to kill yourself. Honestly, I just want to kill myself. But nonetheless, I did find a good few that were completely compatible, and now I have a solid 3 that I use each and every day on my phone, and I'm going to share them right now with you. Okay, first up we have WordSwag. Now, take me back 18 months ago and I actually really didn't like Instagram. The thing that stopped me was being able to communicate effectively in images and creating images that were of the kind of quality that Instagram demands, and they do demand a certain level of quality. So when I discovered WordSwag, it was a complete game changer. I used to get really stressed out with trying to find a decent image and then figuring out how to get a decent font over the top and some text, and honestly, it was really quite stressful. But once I found WordSwag, completely different story. Now, you can do a ton of stuff with this. You can use your own hex code, which is your special color code. If you want to, you can embed your logo on it. You can put your website at the bottom of it. You can layer it up like you would do in Photoshop. It really is quite an extensive little app. It's connected to Pixabay, so you've got a really good pond of various different images to dip your fingers into there. You can take images of your own and obviously write text over the top of those. You can download images from other websites. It's so user friendly and it's really quick and simple. I can literally put an image together now in about 30 seconds. So it's perfect for me for all those little moments when you're out shopping, you're in the car, well, not necessarily in the car because then you'd be using your phone, and that's just bad. That is bad, people. But you know what I mean? Those moments where you're on the go and you think of something, you think that would make a really wicked meme. But before, I couldn't do it and it was just like, ah! But now, on the fly, really, really good stuff. I absolutely love WordSwag and recommend it to each and every person I come across. Second up, we have Planoly. Now, Planoly is this app where you can schedule your posts, which is an absolute lifesaver. If, like me, you're running a business as a mum on the fly with limited capability, you definitely want to be scheduling. But it's so much more than that. For me, there's a few tick boxes that I wanted from a scheduling app. One, I want to be able to schedule both from my desktop and from my app. Planoly covers that perfectly. I also want to be able to view my grid. So I want to be able to see where my posts are going to come up so I can move them about, make the stuff look pretty. And keep that on point. So yeah, again, tick box in there. The other thing as well, and this is the one thing that not everything else covers, although I have used other scheduling stuff, which I'll cover in a different video, but this Planoly allows you to collect reposts. Now, I do a lot of reposting, and for me it's really important that I can collect up the various reposts that I want for each and every week, because I literally sit down one for about half an hour of a weekend, go through the various places and have a look at various bits and pieces, and collect my reposts up. And Planoly allows me to add all of those up and build them into my schedule and all that kind of cool stuff. So for me, it's a massive thumbs up. So if you're not yet scheduling, definitely give Planoly a go. They do a free option all the way up to paid options depending on what you want, how many accounts that you use. I've got a link below so you can find them. Yeah, definitely worth a go, definitely. Now, the third one is one that is probably the most known. I'd have thought it's probably one of the ones that's been around the longest anyway, and it's the Repost app. Now, if you haven't noticed, if you haven't checked out my feed, go take a look at it, because most of my feed is actually reposting. Now, there's a few reasons why I do this. One, I'm a little bit on the lazy side sometimes, and it makes things so much more simple because reposting, A, supports my community, B, you're going to get really, really good images for free, and that's pretty much the one thing that most of us struggle with, at least in the very beginning of our business. And 3, it's quick. It is super, super quick. So I use reposting, A, to make my feed look really good and on theme. 2, it helps me to support my community. I repost from anybody, but a lot of people actually send me their stuff via DM. So actually, I don't even need to look for anything anywhere because people send it to me. But it's quick, it's easy. It can make your feed look really, really good and slick. And it's free. It's supportive. Why would you not? I absolutely love a repost. But of course, just remember this little trick. If you're going to repost, always credit the person that owns the photo, because otherwise you're just being plain rude. So let's just do a really, really quick recap. Number 1, we got word swag. So that's your content creation, making memes on the fly, just making stuff look really, really easy for you and giving you that little more special feel on your feed, and it's going to make things look really, really cool. 2, we've got Planoly for all your scheduling, reposting, shuffling about, just keeping yourself super, super organized. Planoly is definitely what you want to get your hands on. And 3, reposting. I absolutely love reposting. It's made a complete difference to my feed. Like I say, I love that it gives me community feel. I get to repost and shout out some of the people in my community. It's also quite a good one for getting attention of those influencers that you potentially might want them to know your name. That's a pretty good one too. But yeah, that is my top 3 Instagram apps specifically for us Android users. So if, like many of my followers, you are using Instagram to build your brand credibility, increase your business traffic, get more leads through the door, then what you need to do is get maximum eyes on your content. Now, the number 1 way that you can do that is to get your hashtagging right. Now, the reason I say get hashtagging right is because so many of you get it wrong. Now, you can Google this to your heart's content. Everything that you'll see when it looks at getting more engagement, more followers, all of that good stuff on Instagram, hashtagging is the number 1 way to do this. And honestly, they're not wrong. They're not wrong because hashtagging is absolutely a superpower over on Instagram, but only when you get it right. So I've put together a free tutorial. It's teaching you everything that you need to know to get your hashtagging right. And honestly, I promise you, once you get this right, you're going to see night and day difference in your content and engagement and all that really, really cool stuff. So if you want to grab that, the link is down in the description. Yeah, enjoy yourself, knock yourself out. It really is quite cool. Thanks so much for watching my video. Please do like it, share it, send the love, all of that good stuff. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments box below and I'll be very happy to answer them for you. I am here each and every week answering all your questions, so I look forward to seeing you in the next video.